Boys, this is smooth as shit. Boys.
It's like
how y'all punk asses doing tonight, boys?
It's like a freshly powdered baby's bottom.
Yeah. It's like Cool Carrot waking up in the morning to go to school.
And he goes into his closet and it's just a series of denim and leather jackets.
That's it.
That's
so
all
I've
it
got
is.
jean jackets and leather jackets.
He's a carrot, don't wear pants.
Which one am I feeling today?
Is it going to be a little weird though? Because like a carrot is definitely dick shape. Mm-hmm. So is that like going to be cancelable when he walks into school? And it's just like, oh shit, carrot don't have pants. It's like, well, I'm a carrot.
Nah, because of body positivity.
That's right.
Yep.
We're very body positive. We're sex positive and body positive here on the Wine Boys podcast. Well, welcome in, boys. Wine Boys podcast. You can find us on social media at Wine Boys Pod. You can send us electronic mail through our Gmail account. It's wineboyspod@gmail.com. Wine suggestions, funny videos, beat submissions. We appreciate some of the beats we've been getting sent in. Some of these are fire. Some of them are the second coming of Dr. Dre. Just kidding. Any boys that want to send me some shit, let me know.
Yeah.
Holla at me.
Wow.
Boys. We'll get rid of that dumpster fire comment.
Boys. You can find me at Lord Gerald on the Instagrams and the Twitters. You can find me standing by the highway. Drinking those Mountain Dew bottles you throw out of the window. Some of them taste a little pissy, but it's cool. Boys.
Good. I'm at the Zach Edward on Instagram and Twitter. And then if you want to cop some of the new merch over at teespring.com/doors/the Wine Boys. And let me see, any more biz we got to take care of? Oh, if you're going on to any of your audio sites that you listen to the podcast, please like, review, and subscribe. 5 stars. Just tell us how you really feel.
We're a couple of 5-star bitches over here, so you know.
We just come from 5-star hoes.
Exactly.
We've been dancing at Paul Pierce's house. During what I can only describe as a very vocal high stakes poker game. Listen, I've played in like a handful of like decently sized poker games. There's no talking. There's only only serious looks and cigar smoke. That's all there is.
And there's no strippers in the room either. We are trying to concentrate.
No, there are just men trying to take other men's money.
We'll talk about this later into the podcast.
Absolutely.
Though, boys. Let's start the show.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Gerald.
And I'm Zach.
And we are the Wine Boys.
So I went up to him and I was like, put on those pants, you dog. Oh, hey, boys, what's going on?
Boys.
Yeah.
Boys.
I was talking about Jerry at the retreat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Jerry cheated on his wife again.
Naturally.
Yeah, Cedar Rapids, man. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
It's the annual insurance conference. Yeah. Progressive had a very nice spread for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does Progressive usually put out Progresso soup?
No, they don't. And now the thing is that they're changing their tagline from what was it before? It was Flow, and they were just talking about like So now their tagline is "We are progressive."
Okay.
But judging by the amount of men that were there, I don't think they're very progressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wrote a sternly worded letter to the CEO. And I don't have a job anymore.
That's great, though. Yeah. But now you're free to work on.
No, they took everything.
Oh,
my 401k, So that's what happens when you speak up to corporate
legally
America.
Do that?
I mean, they got a lot of lawyers.
Yeah, but that's something you privately contribute.
That's true.
To.
Then I went over to Whole Foods, and the same exact thing happened.
Okay.
You'd think Whole Foods, progressive company, you know?
No. They're a company. Okay, boys. Let's get into some wine.
Physical
today. So tonight we have something. Well,
I think I'm gonna throw up.
You got.
Oh, sorry.
Ew.
That one came from like.
You don't wash the microphone. Hold on. Oh, while you're.
Sorry.
Well, I must bathe myself in the fires of fragrance.
Oh. Oh goodness. Oh man, that is The fragrance of the evening is jupe.
The fragrance of the evening is jupe. Home.
Home. I think it's homey.
Smells expensive.
It ain't.
$14.99 a bottle.
Yeah.
That's $1,499.
Yo, cash at me, dog.
Divided by 10, 100 a bottle. Yeah.
We have this new candle. It's sandalwood.
Hi, aunties. Anyway.
Why do I feel like every soy candle that I come across is sandalwood?
Yeah.
It's sandalwood or something about the sea.
Okay.
Escape to the sea. That was one I saw the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? It smelled like ocean water, which doesn't smell like anything. I was like, why are you selling me a bar of soap that I can light? Listen, I guess I'm confused.
I do want to get my candle game strong. But I want a really expensive candle.
But
just no
reason. They get the hypoallergenic, soy-free, dairy-free, sustainably made.
I just want a good smelling.
Didn't use the cow, all that stuff.
Nah, I don't care about that. I just want a good smelling, a good ass candle. They can use animal fat. I don't care. I just want a good smelling.
I want one of
candle.
those candles they made in Fight Club. I want one of just
out of human fat.
Well, I mean it's soap, but still, I want my candles to look like that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
They're like, are you burning a bar of soap? I am.
You're goddamn right.
I am.
Anyway,
smiling.
Tonight we have a wine. Okay,
we do.
Now this motherfucker right here is a Scotch. It's a Chardonnay that has been Scotch barrel aged. There's a 1924 limited edition Chardonnay. And this is actually made by Gnarly Head. Okay.
Which we've had before on the podcast.
Yes.
We did a Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not Sauvignon Blanc, a Cabernet Sauvignon, which was okay.
It was all right. I mean, they're a bigger wine brand, so
they make I believe 26 different types of varietals.
So this one, it is a shit.
Oh my god, you're such an old dad.
You're old.
You're such an old dad.
Old as shit.
All
right.
Fucking old.
1924, the heart of Prohibition era and wine's darkest hour, Scotch barrel aged Chardonnay is a vintage 2018. And the back of the bottle reads, 1924, the heart of Prohibition and the year our winery first planted vineyards in California. During an era of gangsters and bootleggers, Americans would not be denied their favorite beverages. Daring drinkers sipped wine on the sly, and Scotch flowed over the border into speakeasies across the country. In honor of that bold time, we present our 1924 bathtub Scotch barrel-aged Chardonnay. Golden Buttery Chardonnay is aged in Scotch barrels, creating a luscious wine that is layered with apple, bleach, and honey aromas. Bold smoky notes, sweet vanilla toast, and toasted oak. So
you fucking cracked me at the bleach thing.
Yeah, bleach and smoky oak.
I've been getting really good. Every time you read you read the descriptions, I've been trying not to break it, and I've been doing really well.
You've been doing pretty good.
That bleach thing got me though.
Well, I'm thinking about.
Did you say bathtub too? That's not. That's not
bathtub.
That ain't on there.
No, bathtub ain't on there. So, no, but it makes me think of Prohibition. Where they were like, well, we got to make the supply last, so we got to cut this shit with something.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, fuck, let's put some bleach in it, just something. They're like, we're gonna put chemicals in this, man.
It's like, this is gonna taste good.
You want some vodka? I made it in the bathtub out of old potatoes and charcoal. So you got it pulled up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull it up.
All right, let me just bust this hoe open.
All right. Thank you to Weiss Vineyards for the wine cork, the corkscrew.
Bust this hoe open like Paul Pierce at a poker game.
Oh, hey.
So anyway,
he was just getting a neck rub.
Sure.
Yeah. He's playing a high-stakes poker game on Instagram Live. That's how I play my high-stakes poker usually, is on IG Live.
Of course.
Start saying shit like, I'm gonna bluff this guy. Like,
that's not how that works,
like
bro.
this looks like a staged performance. Like, I want to see real poker playing.
Just want to see some titties. Anyway.
Yeah. Can't get those on IG.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah. Facebook doesn't like it.
No, they're not about it.
As they data mine us and destroy our livelihoods.
Yeah, but we can't see no titties. Come on, man.
I know. They're just like, well, our corporate bylaws state that titties can't be shown. Ooh, yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Okay,
baby.
smell that.
Ooh, yeah.
Get that whole
Ooh.
whiff.
Put some respect on my name.
Ooh. Now, I'm surprised, though, that this is a Scotch barrel-aged Chardonnay. I would think that they would have gone with a red grape.
And that is why I got it for you, because I know how you like your wine barreled.
Yes. I love me a wine, and
tequila.
I love me a liquored-up wine.
Yeah. You like a wine that just says, I'm ready to go home. I'll suck it.
Yeah. Fuck a duck. Okay.
I tried this new thing out. It's called the quack.
Ja, jag börjar cry for that. Shouts out Auntie Angel.
Yeah, for real. Hold up.
Bring your glass closer.
Yo, move that shit.
God damn. Now I was gonna do yours first.
For the brand.
Bring your goddamn glass closer.
Stop. Don't yell at me. Stop. No.
Fuck.
Okay.
No. Smother you in your sleep. There we go.
Wouldn't be the first.
Yep. You ever been choked with pantyhose? Okay.
Yeah, I have. It was my idea.
It was my idea. Okay. Let's see how this. I always gotta say something outlandish for that Instagram post.
Yeah. Ooh, this is bright.
It smells a lot sweeter than I would think. I mean, it's a Chardonnay, which is typically a drier white, oaky, toasted, kind of buttery.
Like
typically.
Joe Biden white, or like when you say drier white, are we talking like?
So, fuck. So it's not a. Fuck. I mean, it's not a fucking Zin. Like it's not. Okay, this is appley, almost
Cantaloupe.
When I smell this, I'm almost getting a.
I get cantaloupe. Hold on, let me really get in here. Fuck. I think there's.
I'm trying to think, what is this? Like, I smell this and I'm like, is this Moscato?
Yeah,
like
it's got that
really
honey quality to it.
Honey, fruity, sweet smelling.
Watch this shit be like dry, like bone dry too.
I hope it is. Asian fucking Scotch barrels, baby. Okay.
Oh, there's nothing to this.
No. So
it's like really smooth.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't say disturbingly smooth. Is that probably a weird adjective? I would say it's like really smooth.
Okay. Very bright. Florally fruity.
What are your overall thoughts? It's like I like it.
The taste disappears so quickly.
I know, it's just
opinion,
but
it is good.
It's easy sipping wine.
It's very easy sipping.
Like you can
wine.
wreck a bottle of this and just be like,
absolutely,
and just be like, I'm sorry, I couldn't get you to school today, Timmy.
But Mom, today's a science fair.
I'm sorry, Timmy.
You don't have to make me feel like shit about it.
You don't gotta make me feel bad. Ask your father. All right, he's not here. Okay, a little too much.
God damn it, Timmy. So, I told you you're the man of the house now.
I can't drive though.
I'm 6.
Missed the bus already. 6. Who's gonna make me breakfast? Ah, it's the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Sorry, I was out paying the mortgage, Timmy. We're gonna lose the house, Timmy. Mom, I'm 6.
Okay. That's too much emotion for the kid.
We're gonna lose the house, Timmy.
Let's talk about the wine she's drinking. This is Gnarly Head 1924 limited edition Chardonnay. It is a Scotch barrel-aged Chardonnay from the west coast of California.
California.
Of the United States of America. This wine, typically priced between $12.49 and $14.99. I paid $12.99.
Okay.
So right in the middle. This is an 88-point wine.
Okay.
It is going to give you taste characteristics: bold, dry, and slightly acidic.
Okay.
You're going to get notes of oak, vanilla, butter, honey, smoke, mineral, and then when you get forward apple and melon flavors with a hint of pear.
Okay.
I can't put my finger on it. Like I think I like it.
Okay.
It's very smooth. Smooth like in a way that like blended scotch would be. I guess that would make sense, right?
I take a bigger gulp. I get the scotchiness to it. I get that. It's got that kind of after flavor of a scotch.
Kind of like, you kind of get like that back end of the palate, smooth, smoky feeling. I can't.
Ooh, excuse me.
I'm indifferent about this. Like, I like it.
But
I want a little more
oomph.
Yeah, like I guess I never thought of myself as one of those like oaky Chardonnay drinkers, but like, I feel like I'm missing it here.
Okay, so this wine is giving me like missionary with the lights off. I'm in the mood right now.
I feel like he's going to turn her around at least for 5 minutes.
No, I don't
just
think
be
so.
like, why don't we do the old dog for once in a while?
I think this is missionary with the lights off. Nothing but the soft glow of Fox News. And I'm not in the mood for that tonight. Tonight, Daddy wants a forearm to the back of the neck. Okay? American Me style.
Yeah.
Shit gets real.
Yeah.
Yeah, like spit in my mouth wine. Like that's what Daddy wants. And this just ain't.
Yeah. I want that scene from, is it The Americans when the kid walks in and the mom and dad 69ing? That's what I want. You never seen that?
I didn't see that.
Oh, well. Spoiler.
Mom and dad 69.
Spoiler alert.
What does that do to you to see your parents like?
I feel like the kid just kind of looks down and it's just like, in your mouth? Really?
I feel like, oh, mommy and dad are playing Twister. Just.
But mommy always gets her right hand on red. I don't know, man.
What are they doing?
Yeah. I think dad's winning. I don't know. Mom seems pretty happy.
They're practicing their gymnastics routine.
Yeah. Gymnastics.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, God.
Well,
hire me.
Boys, it's been a great episode. So
hire me. I'm available. That was great for me. I felt really good about that.
It was wonderful.
Anywho, so let's talk about a couple of things. A couple things on the docket. Let's get sad before we get glad.
Okay.
There is a distinct possibility that we are going to lose DMX.
Yeah, it is not looking good.
So we found out earlier in the week that DMX OD'd and is currently on life support in what they're calling, quote, a vegetative state. Yeah. Now, I think we wouldn't be doing this podcast correctly if we didn't pay homage to, and I don't want to do a prerequisite, plundering of DMX's career because we thought that he was going to pass away, but it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. So I think in the heat of doing this podcast once a week, we want to actually talk about like how integral DMX was to our childhood. Because I can't tell you that maybe every song I listened through, like middle school and up, was DMX. Like I think the first unedited, like uncensored song I heard, like what I was like, oh shit, that is aggressive. It was like Rough Riders Anthem.
Yes.
Like you just heard the.
Yep.
And I was like, oh. Just hear the fucking like hard horns in the background. And I'm like, oh no. Either someone's going to get in a fight or we're playing basketball.
Yeah.
Those are my two choices.
But that was like an awakening for you, wasn't it?
Oh my God. I was like, what is this shit?
Like, whoa, this shit is hard.
I heard that.
It's aggressive.
And I was like, this guy uses the N-word a lot. And I was like, do I feel uncomfortable? Do I hang out with more black friends? I don't know what to do with myself. Is it cool if I go up to the let's be honest, I had like one black kid in my middle school, went up to him, was like, hey, do you like DMX? Like really awkwardly, like in shop class or something? I don't know.
Yeah. What if he just looked at you like, yeah? And then
and that's all he said? And I would be like, okay, me too, bye. Hey guys, I talked to Jamal today. He likes DMX and so do I.
Yeah, I got so many black friends.
The one.
It's just Jamal.
It's just. Oh god,
He's the only one. It's
he's the only
just
one.
Jamal.
Just Jamal.
Just Jamal.
But yeah, so that was like that song in particular was like in a way that was like one of the first music videos that I like recall. Just like all of the race cars like lined up.
Yeah,
and
just
I was
so
like,
many like ATVs.
yeah,
like,
motorcycles doing
and-
wheelies, ATVs doing wheelies.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like,
The Rough Riders. I was like, I want
to be a
motorcycle
rough rider.
jacket.
I want to be a rough rider.
Yeah.
What does it entail to be a rough rider? Oh, I got to do some gang shit. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I gotta be able to do a wheelie on
An ATV.
an ATV.
I mean,
at least.
I'll be honest, man. I don't have like the bone structure or the funds to do either of those two things. Like, if I was to be jumped into a gang, like I wouldn't fare well.
All I'm saying is, to this day, I see like I always know it's springtime by my place of work because our office is located in the hood.
In the hood. In the hizhood.
And I always know it's springtime when like the dirt bikes and the motorcycles come out. You will see a nice sized group of young men on ATVs, dirt bikes, and motorcycles. Probably 6 to 12 of them flying down South Salina Street. And you'll see them go one direction, and then you'll hear police sirens, and then you'll see them coming back in the other direction. And without fail, it was in the beginning of spring.
And then meanwhile, in your head, all you hear is dun, 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 dun,
Yeah. And that's what I'm thinking. That or like some Meek Mill record.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm thinking. But yes, and it is without fail like first nice day of the year every year. They will fly down the street, come up to a red light at the corner, cut through a gas station parking lot, and take off, doing wheelies and shit down the street.
And you're like, it's spring has sprung.
Yes, spring is sprung. And then you'll hear woo.
And you're like,
and then you'll see the
sultry sounds.
And then you see them flying back past in the opposite direction. You're like, it's springtime.
Normalcy.
Yeah. Winter's over.
Yeah.
Time to play. Boys and their toys.
Swirls the martini glass.
Yeah.
Like, she says with a martini glass.
Yeah. Says martinidly.
Martinis. We're just going to make up an adjective for Gwen.
Yeah.
Just swirling her martini glass. The boys and their toys.
Yeah. Well, I'm serious. It's every year, like mid to late March, around 3 p.m. Every year.
And there rose such a clatter.
Yes.
I rose to myself. I rose from my bed to see what was the matter.
Stated martinidly.
Martinidly.
But
that actually sounds like a state of mind. Like
martinidly?
Yeah. What's going on with Gwen? She's had a couple of martinis. Oh, she's being very martini-lead right now. You know,
martinidly.
You just don't want to call her the C word, so you call her martini-lead.
You call it martinidly.
She's like, what is she doing now?
She said it very martinidly.
Oh, she's being one of those.
Okay.
So that's why you got to hang here for a little while. Nah, I got you. You want a beer?
Hanging out, getting away from mom.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want a beer? We're just hanging out in the garage, like watching the game. You go over to like that guy's house who's got like a legit sports bar in his garage.
Yeah.
He's just like, I just come out here, to escape the family life. It's like, you're out here a lot.
His mother-in-law comes out.
You're out here an awful lot. Like,
and his mother-in-law like walks out. Chardonnay pairs really well with Xanax.
And she just slams the door. And it's just like, this is why I'm here. I love this garage. I love my life.
I love my life.
Love my life.
Love my life.
Yeah. It's just like, why do you keep saying that to yourself? I love my life. And it's like,
my life. I love my life.
All right. What did you want to do?
Just don't commit suicide before the kids are out of the house.
Yeah, just don't kill yourself. Just shining your gun. Just waiting, plotting, waiting.
Plotting, scheming.
Yeah.
Planning a murder-suicide.
Yeah, just every true crime documentary basically going on in your house currently. How many people in your neighborhood have that going on right now? I'd say at least 2.
2?
I think there's 2 plotted murder-suicides. Because
you think like husbands that
your
have
neighborhood
plotted...
is too Stepford-wise for it to not... There's got to be a guy, I think even within like a block radius of where you are right now, who's got, I'd say, scenario. Okay. You see the guy, just just survey the land.
Sure.
Take a peek.
Okay.
If a guy has a big SUV,
Yeah.
4 girls jump out of the car. 4
Okay.
young girls, probably ages like 2 to 8.
Okay.
Okay, jump out of the car. They just have a haul of groceries.
Mhm.
Maybe they did a big Costco trip, so it's just a bunch of just like, bags of everything.
Yep.
All right, and he
Snap peas.
Yep, and he's carrying one of the kids because she won't stop crying, and he's just like carrying the bag, and he's walking in, and his wife is literally just texting on her phone, looking down.
Mm-hmm.
And you're trying to tell me that guy's not thinking about killing himself?
Yeah.
I think he.
And her.
That's what I'm saying.
And maybe the kid, like, he'll let a couple of them live, like his couple favorites.
Yeah.
But the other ones, gonna kill them. I mean, yeah. I'll say there's probably about 20 in this neighborhood that have thought about it.
20?
20 that
Damn.
have thought about
I
it.
was giving I was saying like.
I like to aim high.
I was saying
I'm gonna say like 20.
You reach for the stars. And
Yeah,
you really
yeah.
do.
Reach for, Kanye West once said, you reach for the stars, so if you fall, you land on a cloud. So anyway, I'm gonna say a smooth
He was
20.
high when he said that.
Probably.
Like really high.
Probably. I'm gonna say a smooth 20 of like really thought about it. And then like
Only like one is gonna actually do it.
one is actually gonna like act it out in the next 5 to 10 years.
And you want to be here to see it. I understand.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just like I'm just literally holding onto this house so I could see it.
I just want to see it.
I just want a true crime documentary that happened in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I want to be like interviewed.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know Tom, but he spent a lot of time in his lawn mowing the grass a lot. Saw him in line once at Home Depot. He's trying out a lot of fertilizers. Thought something was a little off. And his wife, she had a look on her face. Like, I didn't know if she was happy. But his lawn was really well kept.
She had the face that was just like, I'm going to be buried under that lawn.
Yeah. The lawn was really well kept. I think he liked Bud Light. just generic dad facts.
I mean, I don't know a lot about him. I know he's anywhere between like 5'9" and 6'12".
Yeah, he was between the ages of 28 and 53.
Yeah. It's like, this is it, huh? This is what you're going to tell me about the guy that just committed murder-suicide in your neighborhood.
Fuck, what else do you want me to say?
What do you want me to say, man? We're in a pretty nice neighborhood.
You never know what's going on behind closed doors.
Listen. What we do is we seclude ourselves in our tiny little houses in our tiny little neighborhood, and we just wait it out.
Exactly.
That's what everybody's here. Just don't die. That's basically what you should say every morning. Wake up and just be like, not gonna die today.
Yep, that's it.
It's like, hey, man, when you get home, listen, maybe that's the expectations I should have for myself a little bit more. Because I give myself way too high expectations for a life that I think is way too bad. My life is not terrible. I just want to take control of it.
Okay.
Never had control of my life before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, I just don't want to kill my wife and kids.
Yeah, so what's your plan to take control of your life?
Buy a gun.
Okay. Good start.
I'm
Good
kidding.
start.
I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to do that.
All right.
What am I going to do to take control? I'm just going to do what I want to do.
Okay.
Haven't ever done it.
Okay.
It's new for me.
Except for this podcast.
Well, this is not out of control because I've always wanted to do this podcast.
Yeah.
With you, especially.
Yeah. And we started it about 2 years ago.
Oh, almost 3 years ago.
Almost 3 years
Can you
ago. Oh,
believe
shit.
that?
Yeah.
Wow.
We've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah. Wine Boys Podcast. Like, review, and subscribe.
Yeah. Ching, ching.
Oh, what was that? Oh, I'm sorry. Just the coins hitting my...
Price just went up, bitch.
You should have got in on the ground floor. I told you. Who does that? What is that? What is that laugh? What is it from?
Spice Adams.
It's Spice Adams.
That's who it was on Instagram.
Shout out Spice Adams. One of my heroes, for real. Like that guy.
Yeah, you see it.
Just took a NFL career that could have been better. But, and then he got injured and then just put his shit together and just found out like I got a whole lot of personality.
He really does.
He's one of my favorite.
He is Terry Crews in a good way.
That's a really good way to describe him. He's like Terry Crews without a lot of like that like misconduct,
Yeah.
It's just I really like Spice Adams.
Me too.
Yeah. Hey, if you're listening, I know you are.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
No, I love watching his videos of like him in the barber shop
Those are so funny.
where he just like walks in, hasn't had a haircut, and he's just perhaps. He's all like stuttering and shy, and then he comes out. He's just, because that's how it feels.
That's great.
Comes out.
It's so fucking funny. Oh god.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah, you see
it.
I used to have a friend in college who was very particular about. Now I'll preface this by saying that he's a white guy. Now I never really met a white guy that was ever like very prim and proper about their hair. Like I understand, like we have very minimal hairstyles.
Yeah,
as white men.
Yeah,
it's basically short or long, and if it's long, we're hiding whatever hair we don't have left.
Okay.
So my one friend was the one who basically would do like the OG. Like he was the first person that I met in my life would do a skin fade with the hard part. And I was like, oh, okay, shit. So he was very particular about his hair. So he's like, hey, I got this barber. You should go. I went with him to a barbershop in New York City when I was going to visit my friends in Long Island. And he goes, I only go see a barber in New York. I go, like New York City? He goes, yeah. He goes, I go to Queens. I'm like, you go from Long Island to Queens to get your hair cut. Yeah.
They do it right.
Yeah. He goes, yeah, it's just different. I walk in, Puerto Rican barbershop. Was not expecting it. I was like,
listen.
But I looked around. I was like, I gotta be honest, man. Like, I don't feel like I belong here. And he's like, no, it's cool. And he goes up and he goes like, Reggie, it's my boy right here. And I was like, hey, man. I was like, I don't really need a haircut. I just got one. He goes, you didn't get one like this. He goes, sit down. And I'm like, you're just gonna make me sit in the chair? I was like, I feel forced, but all right. So I sat down in the chair, and I said, all right, just trim. This is my hat hair. I was like, just make it look okay. And honestly, like I was only in the chair for like 15 minutes. My shit looked like
fresh,
like real good. And I was
I
was like, yo, I feel like a new person. I said, if I didn't live upstate, I'd come down here like literally all the time.
Yeah.
He goes, you should. And I'm like, all right.
Listen,
it feels like pressure.
You find a good barber, like you travel far.
This guy was like, and I was like, all right. So my friend is like, he gets edged up and he gets his hair looking good. He gets done. And I was like, yo, your barber seems really cool. And he's like, yeah, he's my drug dealer too. He goes, why the fuck do you come? Why do you think you gotta go to Queens? Just for a haircut?
Listen.
I was like legitimately, I was like, yo, you played me right now. He goes, no, the haircut's good. He goes, Chronic is fire though.
I'll tell you this: when we were in college, okay, I would drive from Oswego to the south side of Syracuse to get a haircut.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah,
there's no bar. I'm sorry,
there were no decent barbers.
Let's preface this by saying, listen,
Oswego.
We're a pretty New York centric podcast. Oswego, New York is small town, one road USA.
Yeah,
there are more tractors than people.
Yes.
And it's just, hey, let's put a college here. Let's overcharge these kids. Let's get them fucked up for 4 years.
Exactly.
Uncle Sam, you take my money.
Exactly.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
There's no barbershops, but we had there was a lot of kids from the city. Like,
yeah, there were.
There was a ton.
Yeah.
They really recruited New York as we go. They were just like, we're going to the city. We're going to get as many kids as we can.
A lot of kids from the city, a lot of kids from Long Island.
Yeah, I would say about 60% of probably the college was downstate, Are we doing this whole upstate, downstate thing?
Sure, I guess.
That argument that always came across was like, you're upstate. And I was like, yeah, but here's why I am. People would always say that upstate's like from Hudson, New York up. Which is like which is like a stone's throw away from Orange County, New York.
Yeah.
Which is like an hour. Not even like, it's like 45 minutes from the city.
I'm like, no, not how that works.
No, upstate means like you're in the state of New York.
Yeah.
Like we're in it. We're in the middle of it.
So I was like, actually, have you seen a map? Like, what is upstate?
Yeah.
It's anything like north of like Yonkers. And I'm like, bro, if the MTA can get there,
that's what I'm saying.
It's not upstate.
Yeah, if the MTA can make it there in a smooth hour, it ain't upstate.
If the MTA is still there,
oh yeah,
not upstate. Yeah. Okay,
that's how I felt when I go. Like that was as somebody that was not a native New Yorker. I mean, I'm native from like I was born in New Jersey, but you know, which is essentially just like New York's dumber, fatter cousin. Yeah.
It's our brother, New Jersey. I fucking door.
Yeah. New Jersey is, think of it like this. Okay. You go to New York, you get a good slice of pizza, and New Jersey is the meatball sub served out of that pizza shop. I fucking door.
I fucking door.
Yeah.
Die. Paulie.
Just fucking sauce stained shirt. That's what it is.
Hey.
Yeah, just
Hey, name's Paulie.
yeah. You just licked your fingers, Paulie. Yeah.
Yeah. What gifts?
What gives? Coronavirus? I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
So what?
I got it back in in Wuhan. Yeah.
Got it back in 08.
Yeah, the lady that does my wife's nails, she's from Wuhan. I had it back in
Oh, you mean Claire?
Yeah, Claire.
She's a good girl. Good broad.
Yeah, because she's a good broad. Fucking broads. Yeah, I got
Listen.
it early. Remember when Kobe died?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sick as shit. That's when I had it.
Came out of the helicopter. I read those conspiracy theories.
Listen, you want to hear a conspiracy theory? Okay.
People from New Jersey love the conspiracy theories.
Oh my God.
Believe
So
me, I have cousins.
Kobe's helicopter, right? Crashed into a 5G tower. What did it release? Release the fucking COVID, all right? All right?
It's literally every story.
Yeah.
I actually fed into it one day. I was like listening. I was like, oh really? Wow. Oh really? I was like, do you think maybe when it hit the side of the mountain, it released some type of like gas that was actually underneath the earth, which mixed in with the coronavirus, which turned it into super COVID? Could have been that double variant they're talking about.
Could've.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen.
You know, the double variant is actually just a 5G tower mixing with methane gas.
Listen, my boy Joey, right? My cousin Joey. Okay. He installs those 5G antennas. All right.
Got me a good deal on Fios.
Listen. He was climbing one of those towers to install one of those antennas, hooked it up, grew a second dick. I shit you not.
His wife has never been happier. He gave her the good old in out.
Yeah?
Hey, listen, wife's never been into butt stuff. Got that second dick. She was like, all day, baby.
Grew a second dick. All right?
Grew a second dick. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this thing, huh?
Huh?
Was he just going to sit there and, just gonna sit in the dugout and slouch? Derek, well, fucking Giancarlo Stanton's up at the plate.
Cool carrot.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do with this thing? They both get hard.
What would you do if you had a second penis? And do they both get hard? Do they both? There's one just kind of like the bodyguard for the other one that's like warming up.
Just the frumpy,
let's see,
like slouchy bodyguard. That's
two
just like
penises.
Real thing, not a biological. Well, it is a biological anomaly, but it's an actual thing. It's happened.
Yeah.
In the history of time, but like
diphalia.
Yeah, it's a real thing. No, it's like a medical diagnosis. Like it's a real thing,
dude.
Yeah. So I guess where's your source? You got
some like ugly looking. Those are ugly looking penises.
There's two of them.
They have two sets of testicles too.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, that's.
Oh.
Yeah,
yuck.
that's not what I dreamed of.
Dude, it looks like Bozo the Clown's dick.
Yeah.
Oh. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting like one penis and then the other one just kind of like frumpy.
Yeah. What if you had
like... Now, after looking at that picture, I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Like, I would hope that you had like, dueling dragons out here. Like two strong boys,
Just a two-headed dragon?
Like, if you had two average-sized penises... Oh man, you'd be the man on the mountain with like all the oatmeal.
I was just saying, like two average-sized penises. What if you went to your doctor and it was like, can you just merge them to make one super penis? Like, like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers when they turn themselves into like the, like they merged together and created this.
Mighty Morphin Power Penis. Diphallic dude. Here we go. There's a guy on Twitter. This is his username, Diphallic2. 25-year-old bi guy with diphalia. Best known for my Reddit AMA, my new book. He has a book?
Of course he has a book. He's got 2 dicks. Wow. Listen, if I had 2 dicks, I would write a book too.
Of course.
Shit, if I had a third ball, which I think is pretty normal.
So he's bisexual. So that means that he, he gets stuff put in his butt.
How do you know that though?
Well,
stop assuming.
Here's an animated photo.
Stop assuming.
Of him with a gaping asshole.
Oh yeah, that guy fucks guys.
Yeah, okay. He fucks dudes. It's cool though, right? I just want to see photos of him.
Why do I feel like
his
if you
two
go
dicks.
and what if you so he puts that picture out into the stratosphere, and then you go up to him and you just like make an off-colored comment, nothing crazy, just like, hey man, like I read your profile, it's just like something about a boyfriend. He's just like, don't assume my gender. It's like, I'm sorry, man, but I just looked at a photo that you had online, and there was a picture of 2 dicks and a gaping butt. So what am I supposed to think?
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
If you lead with he, him pronouns?
Okay, so he had wow. Okay, so I'm reading about this. So apparently he had a surgery. He had a urethra stricture correction.
Oh.
I'm guessing it had something to do with his urethra.
My
but anyway,
balls hurt, man.
He gained length. He gained length due to suspensory ligament disconnection.
Oh God!
Manual daily foreskin stretching is required to lengthen foreskin to accommodate new length.
God, I'm gonna throw up. Stop.
Daily scrotal stretching is required to prevent
daily scrotal stretching.
So he stretches his nuts.
You just pull.
I think he just pulls them. Yeah.
What if that became like a daily regimen for every man? It's just like, all right, now listen, you get a little older, you're going to get a little tighter, you got to loosen things up. First you got to do is stretch the arms, stretch the balls.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. Those are 2 nice looking penises, though.
I mean, those are good. Those are good looking dicks.
Yeah. I mean, it's a total of about 18 inches of dick there. Like, those are...
That's got to be troublesome to keep secluded in drawers, you know?
Look at this, though. Like, he's got 2...
What kind of underwear sustainably sources those dicks and balls?
And he's got 2, like, soft. I'd put these at, like, 7 3/4 inch, 8-inch dicks. Like, these are 2...
Dude, those are
2... He's got 2 ham hocks on him, man.
They're not pretty.
I think those are nice. They're just not circumcised. Those are nice looking turtlenecks,
dude,
though.
They look like the
veiny bastards, too.
Braised hang chickens at in Chinatown.
Yeah. Look at that.
All right.
What?
Probably get off this dick talk.
You don't want to talk about this dude with 2 dicks?
I'm over it.
Honestly, like, I'm just looking at him. Holy shit.
Look at these pinockles.
Totally hard suspensory ligament cut for urethral correction procedure. Both 10.5 inches
Every
long.
time you say urethral,
no more upward strain in pants.
Oh God, I can't stop.
Jesus, those are big.
All right.
So when they're hard, they're big dogs too.
Jesus Christ, man! It looks like a mastodon.
I'm wondering if that's whatchamacallit it?
Elephantitis?
Photoshop. Them big old dicks, man.
It could be.
2 big old dicks.
All right.
Joined a gym too. Got a 6-pack.
Wow, you're really loving this guy's
that's
legs.
what he's saying. Listen, they're veiny. Look at them.
Here's what my 2 dicks taught me.
2 dicks.
Anything is possible. Does that mean there's like it's like 2 elephant trunks?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not small penises. Okay, why wasn't his first call to like a porn site?
I don't know.
Like, hey guys, I have 2 hogs. Like,
Yeah.
they're like 2 on the same person? Yeah. We can release an entire movie
big
series.
Old dicks.
Yeah.
So.
We can sign $2 million deals.
And that's what you want,
Yeah.
right? Double dick dude. That's what he calls himself.
Double dick dude.
Double dick dude.
From the makers of Cool Carrot comes
Double dick dude. In a world
where many were misunderstood, but one man with 2 dicks became the belle of the ball. Jake Gyllenhaal.
2 bad bitches at the same damn
Jake
time.
Gyllenhaal is
Double dick dude.
Double dick dude.
This May.
Double dick Dave. All right. Speaking of double dicking Dave.
This June, dicks just got dickier. Well, I want you, God, it might be hard to handle. You know they're going to play that
just
song.
Just got dickier.
These dicks just got dickier.
Oh, God, that's great.
In a world where 2 dicks
just became way more dickier. All right. Daryl and John don't deserve that. Speaking of a very common white name, Paul. and not so common circumstances, Pierce had himself a great time on IG Live.
Paul Pierce had a wonderful night. So, Paul Pierce was on Instagram Live.
Now, I think we should preface this because we do have tend to be a little bit of a younger audience. So let's just kind of backtrack a little bit. Paul Pierce was a basketball player.
Yes.
In the late 90s to basically all the way through the
2000s.
All the way through the 2000s.
Yeah.
He played on the original Big Three, which if you're watching the NBA now is kind of normal. Like everybody just has super teams.
For the Boston Celtics.
They were the original quote unquote super team. He, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen, were the OG
Big Three. Those are some good Celtics teams too. I mean, how many championships did they win?
They've only won 2, I think.
Only 2?
I think they only actually. How many did they win?
I thought it was more. It seemed like
they were there every year.
It really did.
Well, what they did is that one year they played the sort of kind of what I called the YMCA Rec League Lakers.
Okay.
And they had Gary Payton and Karl Malone and Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, but they were all like Gary Payton and Karl Malone.
All at the end of their careers. They're like, we just got to get one.
we just want to retire here because we actually want to live in Los Angeles.
Yeah, the YMCA Rec League Lakers.
It's the senior league Lakers and Kobe.
Yeah, like Gary Payton was starting to gray, and I was just like, do you think they can win a championship? And they were still like really good.
Yeah, listen, GP can ball, but
GP can, he can still. I still can't get. Speaking, this is a quick aside. The Gary Payton face meme is like my favorite thing on the internet, where it's just like, who's the fucking the Canadian dunker kid? I always forget his name. You got to see it. Just search Gary Payton face.
Where the white kid
just like
jumped out of the gym.
Like he's just I think he just calls himself like the specimen or like something like that.
Yeah.
But the Gary Payton face. That is hands down my favorite shit. Every time anytime somebody sends me something like mildly questionable online, I just send them that face and I go, really? Yeah. All right, Boston Celtics championships. They've won a ton, but I'm just thinking of like all right, so here we go.
How many rings does Paul Pierce have?
No, they only won in 2008.
Really?
Yeah, they won one championship in 2008. Oh wait, check that. Oh no. Yep. They won the conference title in 08 and 10. They lost the finals. 2008. 17 total championships. Paul Pierce was the MVP. You the real MVP.
Yeah.
Yep. The Celtics defeated the Los Angeles Lakers.
He only won in 2008. It just seemed like there was a run from like, I don't know, probably like 2003 to like 2010, where the Celtics were like deep into the playoffs every year and like won a few times.
Yeah. I mean, they had this roster was bananas. So they had Sam Cassell still playing. They had their OG old man. Ray Allen, Tony Allen, who's like one of the he's a top 5 best defender in NBA history, I think.
They had big baby Glenn Davis, Eddie House, those teams. Yep.
Kendrick Perkins talking that shit. Perk talking that shit.
Woo. Of course, Kevin Garnett.
Yep. Paul Pierce. Yep. My second favorite white athlete, Scott Pollard, who was basically Steven Adams with a shitty hairline.
Yeah.
And then Rajon Rondo was on the team.
Oh shit! Yeah, he was young. Yeah,
I totally forgot. Now I misspoke before. I'm sorry. I loved Scott Pollard. He's one of my favorite oversized white athletes in the NBA. Like I said, Steven Adams with a shittier hairline, but who could forget Red Mamba, Brian Scalabrine? Yeah. Act like you don't want the Celtics to win every championship. When you look at this red-headed Michael Rappaport looking motherfucker.
I feel like Boston is so racist that on the St. Patrick's Day parade day,
they just made a float.
You'll see more Scalabrine jerseys than Paul Pierce jerseys.
Of course they did. Yeah. Who's your favorite player on the Celtics? That Brian Scalabrine.
That he's a good kid. He's going places.
He's a fucking star is what he is. He's a fucking star.
He's a fucking star.
Why isn't he getting 25 minutes a night? Paul Pierce can make a fucking shot. It's just like the truth. It's just like, you know what the truth is? Brian fucking Scalabrine is a better fucking player.
What? He's better than KG? He's better than KG?
I think he is. Why do you say that? I mean, Kevin Garnett's averaging like 25 a game. It's a feeling.
Yeah,
I got a feeling.
You know, you listen. You give Scalabrine the minutes, he can average 30.
He can average 30. Why do you think they call him Red Mamba? You know, they don't call him Red Mamba for nothing.
It's the fucking Red Mamba.
Yeah.
All right.
Meanwhile, this is fucking Mikey from Southie, 17 Sam Adams deep. It starts spouting nonsense. He goes, just let him fucking talk.
Let him fucking talk.
Just let him fucking talk.
All right.
Listen,
all right, eventually he's gonna choke down a hot dog. He's gonna drive home.
Yeah,
all right.
He's gonna choke down a hot dog. He's gonna fuck his ex-wife and he's gonna go to sleep.
And, showing up at his ex-wife's house.
God, Matt, you fucking drunk again, huh?
You fucking drunk again, huh? And
Yeah.
her
baby, I love you. It's just like you didn't love me last week. You missed
shut the fuck up, Marty.
You missed your daughter's softball game last week.
Your daughter's softball game. Well, like what? Listen. The Celtics are in the playoffs. The fuck was I gonna do?
Oh my God, you did the fucking Brian Scalabrini's thing again, huh?
And then like her new husband, the kid's stepdad comes out, and he's like a really nice like sweater guy.
Dale.
Yeah, Dale, or I was gonna say like Carl.
No, Dale. He's a Dale. Yeah.
Okay, he just comes out. He's like, hey, what's this guy's name? The Southie Boston guy. What's his name?
I thought it was Mikey. Yeah,
Marty.
I think it's Mikey. I think
Mikey.
It's Mikey.
Mikey.
Let's do Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey.
Yeah.
Mikey.
Mikey from Southie.
Mikey from Southie.
Yeah.
He Irish or Italian?
He's Irish. His name's Mikey.
Okay. Well, you could be an Italian named Mikey.
No, he's
you could. There's no Italian Michaels. Come on.
There are Italian Michaels, but there's
a lot.
No, this is Mikey from Southie. If he's not Irish, then he's not.
Then
from
he's
Boston.
Italian. Like
You're right. Okay.
You're literally flipping a coin. Mikey from Southie.
Do I amuse you? Am I
he's
funny?
Definitely Catholic.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We just had Easter, for God's sakes.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, for gosh sakes. Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
Jeez. Oh yeah, you're a true believer, huh?
I'm a believer more than I'm a believer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Jesus talk.
secular talk with the boys. So anyway,
Welcome to Secular Science with the Boys.
So wait, Mikey is
Just eating just
so
a bunch of dicks.
Mikey stumbles home from the bar.
Lara, I love you.
Lara, I love you. Stumbles home from Callahan's, whatever the fucking bar name is. Yeah, he's just like, Lara, I love you. And then like her husband, her new husband comes out. What the fuck was his name again?
Dale.
Yeah. The new husband, Dale, comes out. He's like, hey, Mikey, you okay, buddy?
Been drinking again?
It seems like it's turned into a habit. Yeah, fuck you, Dale.
Fuck you, Dale. It's just like, listen, he did the Brian Scalabrine talk again. He's getting in his feelings.
He's like, all right, buddy, listen, all right? I want us to have a great co-parenting relationship. Yeah, in your mother's cunt, Dale.
Why don't you go fuck your face? How about that?
Yeah. And then,
you want
like,
to
the
fight?
daughter,
I really don't want to fight.
I really don't want to fight you, Mike.
You've been drinking, an exuberant amount. Yeah. Oh, what was that word you just said?
So you're going to judge me because I've been drinking for 6 days, huh?
You're going to judge me? It's fucking St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day was 2 weeks ago, Mikey.
Mikey, St. Patty's Day. It's April.
So you tell me I can't honor St. Pat, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
You've been honoring him for 2 weeks, Mikey.
He got the snakes out of Ireland, all right?
I get that, but you need to... Listen, Mikey, hey, let me call you a cab. We'll get you home. Listen, I'll even tell him to get you a hot meal. Yeah. What do you... I don't need you.
So you're going to lay on my bed and fuck my wife.
Listen, to be
and
fair...
take my daughter to soccer practice.
To be fair, we got a new bed. It's a Sattva.
we got a new bed, all right? It's a Simmons Broyhill, okay? They make a good mattress.
My back has never felt better.
Listen, we got a good deal on it from Bob's. I don't know if that's the local...
Bob's is big in Boston, too.
Oh, it is? Okay. Yeah. We got a good deal on it at Bob's.
Yeah.
I know Bob's is really big in New York.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was.
I think it's pretty big it's big in New York, Phil. Maybe they...
Oh, fuck.
I wonder what, like,
Raymond Flanagan.
I wonder what the big regional, like, like furniture stores in Boston. Like,
Let's see. I'm just gonna Google this though. Furniture.
here's a small thing, and I'll preface this by saying I really like Boston. It's actually one of my favorite cities.
Yeah. Oh shit, Raymore and Flanagan.
Okay. There you go. Flanagan.
Yeah, Flanagan, which I could see that.
Boston's one of my favorite cities. They refuse to drink Starbucks in that city.
Really?
They're Dunkin' or nothing.
Dunks.
Yeah, they get, you know what they get? They get jelly rolls and a dunk. Get jelly rolls at a Bass and Dunkin'.
Nice. Yeah, it was fucking. We went to fucking Raymore and Flanagan.
Got a Simmons Roy here. My back's never felt better. She's like, oh, you're gonna talk about your comfortable mattress in my wife's house?
I used to pay the mortgage there.
I used to pay the mortgage on this house. You fucking intruder.
I was like, listen, like you lost the divorce, buddy. Listen, I'm not the bad guy here. Okay,
bad guy
your
here.
wife, she's a great. Your wife. Listen,
my wife.
Listen,
used to be your wife.
Carla's a good girl. All right,
Carla.
Is that her name, Carla?
Probably.
Yeah. Listen, Carla's a great girl. Okay.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Pissed it away.
Yeah.
Listen, buddy. This is when he's down. He's crying.
Yeah, he's like crying on the front stoop, and he's just. And he's just crying.
This is the reason why I divorced your ass.
Into Dale's arms. And then Carla like peeks her head out the window. For some reason, she's always chewing gum. She's just, God damn it, Mikey. You're doing this shit again. And then he's just like, And then
Dale's like, I just calmed him down. Relax.
And then Dale's just like, Carla, shut your mouth. I'll be up in a minute, all right? I just talked him down the ledge. He's going to come in. He's going to crash on the couch. The baby will see him all hungover in the morning. And then, like, his little daughter comes downstairs. She's, like, 6 years old. Daddy.
He just comes to. He's like, ugh.
Oh, hey, Puddin'.
Hey, Puddin'.
Oh, hey, Puddin'. Can you go get your mother, get me an egg, a hard-boiled egg, a banana, 4 ibuprofen.
He has a cocktail. He has a cocktail down.
Yeah, in a bottle of blue Gatorade. I need 2 blue Gator. He was like, all right. Here's $6. All right, go to the corner store. Give me 2 blue Gatorades. Before you go, tell your mother to boil 3 hard-boiled eggs, and I need a banana. All right, and 4 ibuprofen.
The banana is crucial.
The banana is crucial.
Yeah, you want to see a man die.
By the way, that is
his potassium levels are very low.
By the way, I actually when I was in college, I took a food science class, and we had to organize into groups, and every group had to do a project. And ours, we decided to study hangovers for our
so good. Such a good idea.
Yeah, we just decided to do our presentation about hangovers and what happens and what's the best way to get rid of hangovers. And we found that the best way to get rid of a hangover, eggs are really good because they have cysteine in them.
I would say the cysteine.
Yep. Bananas are also really good because the potassium.
Potassium helps boost energy.
Yep.
And it helps alleviate like inflammation.
Yep.
Usually the things that like high doses of
and
alcohol
then
and
you
sugar.
need something that is very high in electrolytes.
Gatorade
Pedialyte is gonna do wonders for a hangover. So hydration. You need something that's gonna. Cysteine naturally breaks down a lot of that alcohol.
Yeah,
that's left over.
You want to hear something? Totally, it's disgusting.
Okay.
All right. So I have a friend who's a friend of ours who taught me what he called his hangover cocktail.
Okay.
And it involved a blender. And it involved a lot of shit you didn't want to drink together.
Okay.
Okay. And this is how he put it. So after
there were like sardines in it or some shit.
No.
Okay.
No. There was a heavy night of drinking, and he was very boisterous to tell me about like this hangover remedy that he had. And he goes, we were over at my house, and he goes, "You got a blender?" And I'm like, "Yep." He goes, "All right. Let me see if we have all the ingredients." He goes, "All right, I need you to go to the store." He goes, 2 things. He goes, "You have bananas." He goes, "You have Gatorade." That's good. He goes, I need one of those big gallon things of Pedialyte. Get the clear one. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
He goes, get clear Pedialyte. He goes, you need something with a little bit of salt content. He goes, so get just like crackers or something, just like with like something you can find with like some heavy salt content. And I go, all right. And he goes, this is what we're gonna do. So we had fruit punch Gatorade, Pedialyte, these like
a lot of electrolytes.
Yeah, just like this crunched up like cracker concoction, 1 banana, and a scoop of peanut butter, just to smooth it all out. And he shoved that shit in a blender and blended it all up. Made 2 portions. He goes, drink it. I'm like, you want me to drink that? This basically this Ritz Bits peanut butter, like Gatorade concoction. He goes, do you want to feel like shit anymore?
I would have left. The thing is, it probably would have tasted fine if you left out the Gatorade.
No, the Gatorade, I guess, was a very integral part of this.
Okay.
All right. And this man is an Ivy League educated person. So I was like,
well, there you go.
All right.
Oh, do I know this person?
And I was like, I believe you because of where you go.
Okay.
Now.
Do I know this person?
You do. So,
okay.
So I was like, all right. So I just started ripping it, and it tastes horrible. It basically tastes like Gatorade with a bunch of shit in it.
Yeah.
It basically tastes like if Gatorade was turned to cement.
Okay.
And he goes, just power through it. It's going to make you feel better. I'm like, I'm going to throw it up. He goes, no, you're supposed to feel like that. So we power through it. But like 25 minutes later, I was like, I kind of feel good. He goes, yeah, there's a lot of shit coursing through your body right now.
He goes, you haven't been this hydrated since you were 9 years old.
There's just a lot of shit going through your body. Oh, pickle juice. That's what we put in it too.
Pickle juice. That makes sense.
Pickle juice. That was the other thing we put in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, there was something green in it. Pickle juice. He goes, honestly, man, he goes, if I like the taste of pickles, I would just chug it. And he goes, but I can't. I was like, I like the taste of pickles. And he goes, don't chug too much of it. He goes, you're going to feel like shit afterwards. He goes, it's going to make you want to throw up. It's too much salt. Yeah, it was devastating. But 25 minutes later, and then we went to Denny's and ate a big breakfast after that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, it was horrifying going down. And I was like, I think we deserve this. After the night we had. So let's backtrack. We haven't even got to Paul Pierce yet. Paul Pierce, 2008 NBA champion. Paul Pierce.
Yep.
I
got swore they won more.
You would think if
that
Brian Scalabrine got more playing time.
If only Brian Scalabrine. It's a grown man crying on a stoop in Southie wearing a Scalabrini jersey.
If Brian Scalabrine and Scott Pollard got more run, better team overall.
Are you gonna get a Brian Scalabrine jersey?
They're so expensive now. It's a goddamn it's like a legacy thing. If you can find me one for less than like $200, I'll buy one.
All right.
There is nothing more pristinely white that you can do than wear a Brian Scalabrine jersey to anything. You go to the beach, Scalabrine, huh? Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I found one on Grailed for $75.
Buy it. Give me a size small.
Here's a Mitchell and S one for $129. It's a Phoenix Suns. No, I'm sorry, it's Steve Nash. Never mind.
No, I was just...
Hold on.
Are you just searching white man jerseys?
No. Oh my God, but here's a white Mamba t-shirt.
I call him Red Mamba. It's White Mamba, isn't it?
Yeah, look.
That's racist. Oh my God.
It's like $20.
Can you send me the link? I might buy one.
Yes. I'm sending this to you.
There's a thing in my life that like I love graphic t-shirts of like my favorite athletes.
Yeah.
I own basically every single one of them.
Yep.
And I don't own a Brian Scalabrine one, but I should.
Here's an autographed Scalabrine jersey.
Oh, also send that to me.
$255. It's on eBay.
It's probably that was the jersey I was looking at. I go, why is this so expensive?
Because it's autographed. That's why.
God. All right,
get that a frame.
All right, let's just. Could you imagine? I have my office. I'm walking into it. First thing you see, autographed Brian Scalabrine jersey.
Hey, that is random as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know him?
No, just big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan of the White Mamba. All right, backtrack. So Paul Pierce, not the White Mamba, got fired from his cushy ESPN NBA analyst gig because he decided to live his life on Instagram.
Yep.
He was living his best life. Now, what does a retired, wealthy NBA All-Star do in his off time? You wonder.
Plays poker with friends.
Yep.
Maybe smokes a little marijuanas.
Yep.
Maybe there's some scantily clad women around.
As you should.
I would think so.
Yeah. The things, everything that he did was not like, oh wow, Paul Pierce does this.
Yeah.
This is all like, yeah, he's a former athlete that had made a ton of money in his career.
Right.
Is now smoking legal substances where he is.
Yeah.
And has women dressed scantily, if we're being politically correct. Yeah. He has some scribbles.
Now here's the thing, though, is at this point in time...
But were they scribbles?
Yeah, I'm sure they were.
Yeah.
At this point in time, though, ESPN has kind of set themselves up as being the old fuddy-duddy...
Disney company.
Stuffy, owned by Disney.
Mickey Mouse
suits.
and his racist ass.
Yeah. Like, literally, Mickey Mouse is modeled after
his name is
minstrel
Walt.
show. Walt?
It's not even Walt. It's Walt at Disney.
Walt Disney, you know?
Imagine... we've had this conversation about Walt Disney before.
Yeah.
Okay, what a devout Nazi he was.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
But the thing is, though, is that, like, it's not him. It's the ideology of what Walt Disney is. Like, can we be honest with ourselves for 1 second?
Uh-huh.
I enjoy Toy Story. It's a little racist, though. They really make fun of that pig a lot.
Yeah.
They keep calling him Mr. Potato Head, and I'm like, that's not right!
Yeah.
He's cisgendered. He doesn't even have a penis.
Mr. Potato Head does have a penis.
You can't call a potato anything if it doesn't have a gender identity.
Okay.
He doesn't have a penis. He doesn't have a vagina.
What if his first name is Mr.?
No, his name is Potato.
Well, if his first name is Mr. and the middle name is Potato, his last name is Head.
Mr. is a is it what is it's Mr. is just
it's a title.
Title, but it's like
typically.
Yeah, but it's not a first name, it's a title.
Well, what if that is his actual like chosen first name?
What if his pronoun is cisgendered?
Kind of like Dr. Dre. Like his first name is Doctor, his last name is Dre. Right?
And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
You know? Snoop Dogg, first name Snoop, last name Dogg. Yeah.
Eminem, first name M, last name NM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a second.
You've been drinking. These conversations are better over wine.
Yes.
Yeah, let me have a little more.
Yeah, I'll hit you.
Give me a little touch. This is actually...
Here's a little
I just want a little...
heaven.
That's it. Thank you.
There you go.
Little saucy boy. Thank you. I was like, pour yourself a glass. You're home.
Yeah, I don't have to drive anywhere.
I gotta drive somewhere, but...
It's cool.
This ain't gonna do shit
One
to me.
for the ditch.
Yeah.
All right. So...
What are you talking about, ditch? Street sign.
So, marijuanas are legal in New York State.
Yeah, so, and if I'm not mistaken, that video was in New York because a lot of his ESPN duties have been coming from the pier in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like that is not even honestly, the biggest deal I think is the scantily clad women.
The scruples?
I'll call them scribbles, but
yeah.
I'm not going to assume that's their job title.
I think the moral of the story is
we saw some titties. We actually didn't. Which is actually, if you're looking at the Instagram, Facebook bylaws, as long as you don't see an areola, we're basically fine.
Yeah, we're good. No, what was I going to say? I think the moral of the story is live your life just not on the internet.
Live your life not on Instagram.
Yeah.
Which is tough because that's what everybody does. I love Instagram.
Listen.
Instagram is my escape from reality.
Instagram is great.
It's my way to promote.
But you can't, if you work for a large company like an ESPN, you can't put out videos of yourself smoking marijuanas and hanging out with scruples. You know, Lou Williams can do that, yeah.
And he gets a contract.
Yeah, and he also gets lemon pepper Lou's, baby.
He also gets traded to Atlanta as if to say, you're welcome.
By the way.
How dope is that?
This is the last contract Lou Will's going to have, by the way.
You think?
Yeah.
Why? Because he's going to get a bunch of residual money from Magic City because they're going to sell so many wings?
No, because he's going to spend all of his time in the strip club instead of working on his game.
Lou Williams is the best six-man, maybe in NBA history.
Yeah, well, you know.
Besides Jamal Crawford.
Or Lamar Odom. How did that end?
Drugs.
Yeah.
Listen, if lemon pepper wings were a drug, Lou would be addicted.
Yeah.
He already is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
The wings are good.
Yeah. Soda booties. Come on now.
We got to do an Atlanta tour.
Yeah, we do. We do. And I really want to I really do want to go to Magic City.
We're going to.
Just to like review the chicken.
Let's do it this summer.
Okay.
No, like for real. Like let's go.
Okay. Well, we'll take a drive.
No. Wow. Let's do a road trip. When's the last time we did one of those?
Been a while. Like a broad trip?
Let's do a road trip. Let's just hit.
I want to say the last broad trip I had was probably like my bachelor party.
All right, let's do one. Let's just get in the car.
Okay.
Okay. You and I will just say let's pick a week, and we'll just do a week, and we'll just drive. We'll go down south. We'll hit some of the places we got to go. Charlotte, Atlanta. Scoop back up. Maybe hit one of those golf resort towns.
Yep.
You know, like a Myrtle Beach or a
Pull the
Hilton
sticks
Head.
out.
Pull the sticks out. You know,
Yep.
we're already half in the bag. It's like we've been drinking for 5 straight days. We got to play golf for 2 just so we can say we're athletic.
So we each bring a small backpack with clothes in it.
Small backpack with clothes.
Got like 2 pairs of shorts and like 3 t-shirts, and that's it.
And then like 2 outfits for golf.
Yeah.
Like just
and our golf clubs.
and that's it. Then we just
golf
go.
clubs take up most of the trunk.
Yeah, they'll take up the whole trunk, and then we just go.
Yeah. This would be sick, but I have like a wife and a kid.
1 week.
And
1 week.
no,
Just
a week is a long time in
say-
child rearing.
But the thing is, though, is that like, come on, man. Like everybody else is allowed to do things.
How many people do you know like leave their kid for like a week? Just like, all right,
A couple, like way more than you think.
Like who?
They're planned trips. I'm not gonna name
Okay.
names. They're planned trips, though.
Planned road trips.
Okay, so here we go. So it's April. How about in like the middle of June?
Okay.
We just do it.
Okay.
Why not? You get 2 months of good planning. Just say, hey, listen, we had this idea. We've been drinking. Always preface it by that. We've been drinking. We were talking on the podcast. We're just going to go. We're just going to take a trip to, we're just going to get in the car.
Take a trip to Rugaba.
Yeah, we're just going to go down south.
Wherever.
Yeah, we're just going down south.
We're going to hit up Magic City. We're going to eat the wings.
All we're doing is a trip around the south. So we're going to hit, like, we got to go to Charlotte because we got to see some things.
Yep.
Have
And some friends.
And some friends. See some friends. Go to Atlanta.
We pick up one of our friends from Charlotte.
Okay, we can pick up a friend from Charlotte.
Yep.
Go down to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You know, do ourselves the tour.
I got to get a haircut at Killer Mike's shop.
Okay, see, look.
Just want to fade.
You
That's
got
all.
it. You
Just want
see,
to fade.
you have a plan.
Yep. I just want to go to the swag shop, get a fade.
And you can put it on your Instagram.
Ooh, excuse me.
You know, we can
whiny.
clout chase. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's go.
All right. You're gonna bail. I can
Yeah,
feel it.
probably.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel the exhaustion coming over you thinking about the trip. You're like, but what about the baby?
Yeah, after thinking about my kid,
All right, that's
I'm
fine.
going to come home and like
She's
she
not
doesn't
gonna
know me anymore.
she's not gonna
she might forget me.
You're just gonna you're gonna smell like strip club and fucking golf courses. She's like, Daddy, I don't even know you anymore.
Daddy, I don't even like you speak so well. Yeah,
Wow.
lots changed since you've been gone, asshole.
Yeah,
That's all I can think of.
Yeah, lots changed. I can read at a 3rd grade level. I'm 3.
But since you haven't been around, I'm thinking about becoming a stripper.
Yeah, I've been gone for I've been gone for 7 days.
Yeah.
6 to be honest.
Yep. I bought some clear heels, Daddy. Thank you. I'm dating a man. He's 50. Thanks, Daddy. I'm like, what? No. Princess, no.
You have your Shawshank Redemption moment.
Yeah.
Just screaming in the rain.
Ah! Yep.
All right. Well, anywho, Paul Pierce would have a lot of women with clear heels. So the moral of the story is that if you want to get fired quickly from your job, go on IG Live, play a high stakes poker game. Which I got to tell you, I'm very frustrated at Paul Pierce's game overall. Now, if I was in his shoes, they were playing what seemed to be a pretty high stakes poker game, $20,000, $25,000 hands, like big, big players ball.
Yeah, big money.
Big money. So I have no problem with that. Like I've played some, mildly high stakes poker, and I say mildly because like I get a little nervous.
$40.
Yeah, a little more than that, but still.
Okay, $100.
There's 3 digits.
Okay.
So I played some, but like the thing is though is that like he's on IG Live and he's just like, and I get it, it's a show. Like we're trying to play to the crowd, we're trying to like we're trying to get those followers, trying to get that clout, but like he's just like. Basically, just looking into the camera, just being like, "Yo, he don't know what I got. I'm gonna bluff this guy." It's like, don't say that.
Don't say that.
Like
I know you're bluffing.
The only thing you're supposed to hear during a good poker game is
booty cheeks clapping.
Is booty cheeks clapping and the blowing out of cigar smoke. That's all you're supposed to hear.
That's it.
You're supposed to hear the cards and the chips clacking and the cards flipping.
ISIS. Wow.
ISIS?
Yeah, ISIS.
ISIS is at the poker game?
Yeah, they're there.
What are they doing?
I mean, ice in glasses kind of clinking.
Off with your head.
Yeah. riding through the desert in a Toyota Hilux pickup truck.
Yeah.
Yo,
I fucks with that real hard.
that might be like the greatest commercial for Toyota.
It should be.
Is that their
Why aren't they
pickup
taking advantage of
trucks?
ISIS?
Because you will see like 14 ISIS members in the back of a fucking like Toyota Tacoma or a Hilux riding through the fucking desert. Like 14 grown ass men.
Yo, it's a great commercial. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
They'll mount a fucking fucking machine gun in the back of the bed of this truck. Like, you know how much those guns weigh?
A lot. More than the
it's
truck, probably.
And the truck is doing 70 miles an hour through the desert.
Yeah.
Yo,
like,
they're that reliable.
Can I take a 30?
Yeah.
I'm sitting on my bladder right now.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Let's take a 30.
Yeah, go ahead. Boys are back. Jihadi John at the wheel of the whip. A little too far.
Jihadi John.
You remember that guy?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, remember we were hanging out one night before going to the bars and we watched an ISIS beheading video?
Yeah. That was your idea.
Yeah.
You were just like, hey, I think your exact words like, hey, you guys would cleanse the palate? I go, what?
Once a journalist get their head cut off?
Yeah. I'd seen one before, so I was like, this honestly doesn't gross me out.
Mm-hmm.
That one was very graphic because they also lit that other guy on fire.
They did.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, we're sort of chopping the guy's head off.
Yeah, but it was Jihadi John, like, cut this dude's head, which he's dead now, actually.
I think
Jihadi
he is,
John
yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it was like you see, like, the video starts up, he has a mask on his face. He's holding this guy by the hair, and he just, like, takes a machete and just saws this man's head. You see, like, the expression on the guy's face doesn't change. Like, the whole time he's like,
yeah.
You see it as he's just spewing out of his neck into the sand.
Yeah. Seen it.
Yeah.
Was there.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah.
Palate cleanser.
But let me tell you, ISIS riding mostly Toyota trucks is definitely like great. What does Toyota think of ISIS like using their trucks?
I mean, they don't say anything, which I think is probably the right move. Like, don't.
Okay.
Like, don't. Hey guys, like, they might be the best advertising we got for these like mid-sized trucks that we have, but I don't know, like, maybe not say anything.
Hold on.
I have nothing to hold.
No. There is a truck. There's a minivan called the Toyota Isis.
No, there's not. Stop
shit you not. Look this up. So
what year did it come out?
2004. They sold it to 2017.
Oh.
It is a minivan called the Toyota Isis.
It's ISIS?
Yeah. It's one of the models. I'm trying to figure out where it was sold. It looks like it was only sold in Japan.
Japan? ISIS?
Let's see.
There's an actual story from ABC that says U.S. officials ask ISIS how they got so many Toyota trucks.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, all they drive is, like, fucking old Hiluxes.
I mean,
Tacomas and, like, Land Cruisers.
I mean, let's raise the question. Let's get a little conspiracy theorist here.
Yeah.
Why did Toyota supply ISIS with so many trucks?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know.
Listen, the only way we're going to make this go away is if we get both of us free Toyota trucks.
I just want a Tacoma. That's all I want, baby.
He just wants a Tacoma. I'll take actually, I want an SUV. Give me a Highlander.
Yeah, I never understood.
I'll take a RAV4. Let's keep it real. Very dependable vehicles. And you can run a Toyota to the ground.
Absolutely. You
just
put
like
a billion miles on them.
Yeah, just like they...
But yeah, I never understood.
Let's think about this, though. They make a Toyota Isis, as ISIS is using Toyota trucks.
Now, maybe they wanted to steer them toward the minivan, because let's be honest.
Oh, they did steer them, all right.
Yeah.
Steer them right into their own vehicle.
Now, let's be honest here, okay? The minivan is a very practical car.
It's a practical car if you're a mom with 14 kids. Yeah.
Other applications, all right? Let's think about a minivan for what it is.
Would you drive one? Like if you get
Yeah.
I'm thinking of you as like 2 to 3 kid kind of dad.
Uh-huh.
Like you have a minivan.
I
I
would
think-
drive a minivan.
And you jump out the whip like a
And
real...
I would drive a Toyota minivan too.
Oh.
The Sienna.
Oh.
All right?
Oh, wow.
Listen, the Toyota
Hey,
Sienna.
Toyota, you're welcome.
Toyota makes a great vehicle.
Yeah,
okay?
and you're welcome
They're
for this free pub on this
bulletproof
podcast.
engines. All you gotta do is keep up on those oil changes. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Let's say I create a terrorist cell. This is hypothetical for Agent Johnson that has this that's listening to this podcast. He's in the van outside. That isn't a Toyota. I'm disappointed, Agent Johnson. So anyway,
Unbelievable.
let's just think about this logically, right?
I listen.
Minivans.
All I think about is logical.
Minivans, low deck height. So if you need to put something in it, you don't have to lift it very high to put it in there. Okay? Practicality. Seats fold away.
Yep. Okay.
The seats fold away. Nothing but cargo space, baby. But if you need to put a bunch of people in the minivan, we're talking room for 3, 5, 6, 7, including a driver.
I love how you had to count.
Yeah. I had to think about the rows.
How many? 3. There's 7 people in the car.
7 people can fit in this vehicle, including the driver.
Who's manning the machine gun?
Who's manning the machine gun?
Yeah.
Well,
This is
obviously you're not fitting 7 with excuse me, with seatbelts. But actually, safety first. If you're manning the machine gun.
I love that you're going back to the seatbelts.
I'm a dad.
because ISIS is super worried about the kid's safety.
Yeah. What's the expiration date of that car seat, Jihadi John?
It's official. I've been broken. Gee, what's the expiration date of the seatbelt? Oh my god! Oh, it hurts in every place. Oh, that's the one. That's it. Oh my fucking god!
So
That's incredible.
listen,
I didn't think I would hear that sentence today, and I'm.
forever.
I mean, yeah, and I'm just happy I'm here for it.
Okay. So listen, it is the perfect tactical vehicle is the minivan. The only thing the minivan is lacking is, and I'm going to say it, most minivans don't have all-wheel drive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's true. Step your game up, minivan.
Step your game
you
up.
got enough
We need
weight.
all-wheel
Do
drive.
it.
Yeah. We need an all-wheel drive system in a minivan. That's like the biggest tactical disadvantage for being able to operate a minivan on rough terrain. We need all-wheel drive. Okay? That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay.
Honestly.
It seems like you have a very logical,
Yeah.
you have a logical discrepancy with the minivan industry.
Listen, you need to move a couch in the rain. You choosing a minivan or a pickup truck?
Pickup truck.
It's raining.
I know, but it's still it's a better overall
Yeah, well,
vehicle.
wet-ass couch.
Well, I would probably pick a minivan if it was all-wheel drive.
You got a wet-ass couch. You're on roads. You're not riding through the desert.
So it's a minivan or a cargo van?
Minivan. You
Yeah,
need to move, let's say, a love seat.
Okay, so a minivan.
Okay, or a couch, pickup truck, or a minivan.
Fine. Okay, so minivan would be the
In the rain.
would be the better choice. Because
Yes.
it's enclosed.
Fold down the seats.
Yeah.
Your couch is dry.
Okay.
You want a dry couch?
You want a wet couch?
I want a dry couch.
Just wrap that shit in bubble wrap.
Who's got time for that?
You're right. You have no time.
But even then, like I'd use a minivan personally.
What are you getting at?
All right, that's all I'm saying.
You're just saying I want
listen.
an all-wheel drive minivan. And we're
Listen.
gonna create one, and it's gonna be a Wine Boys exclusive.
Yeah, listen, okay? The pickup truck crowd, all right? The guys that wear Don't Tread on Me t-shirts, have a lot of American flags all over the place.
Wraparound shades.
Wraparound shades.
Sorry, listen.
Yep.
Hey, you wouldn't be a stereotype if you didn't look exactly how it did.
Yeah. You've basically turned...
Can we think about that for a second? If we're thinking about the stereotype, like, you know who you are, just don't do it.
Yeah. You've turned a small part of your life into your entire personality. Sure.
I see a lot of people that look like that. Like, okay,
Mhm.
good example. So, like, I went out. I had to play I played darts with some friends,
Mhm.
and I just took like an overview of the people, and I was just like, a lot of wraparound shades, It's like a lot. And I was like, do you think maybe they just shouldn't do that?
Wrap around shades?
And like the thing is though is that like everyone's just they think that they're cool.
Yeah, they do. Dressing like you're like dressing tactically.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Dressing tactically.
Am I watching the wrong shit?
I don't know. Like work boots are not that comfortable.
They're not. And like
yeah. I'm gonna just dress in
What?
like
what am
cargo
I doing?
pants.
I'm not doing anything wrong, right?
No.
Am I logical? I'm logical. Right?
You got a backwards hat.
Yeah, I don't do
with
that.
an aggressively curved brim.
Yeah.
Tactical shades.
Yeah.
On the back of the hat.
Why?
Why?
You're
Why?
inside.
A t-shirt.
Who are you gonna kill?
A t-shirt with a blacked out American flag on it.
Why?
Says, "Don't tread on me.
But
I've got your 6, brother."
yeah, but why though?
I don't get it.
It's only a political statement at that point.
Tactical pants
Why?
for maneuvers.
You're inside of a bar. What are you going to kill the waitress when she comes by with your plate of chicken wings?
Yeah, you never know.
You're going to protect your 6. Watch out, brother. She's coming at you with these hot wings.
I got your 6, brother. What will you protect? What?
I mean, is that all you got to live for, I guess?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what you got, man.
I mean, I don't have a lot.
Tactical. Tactical.
You ever wanted to kill somebody in a bar? I can show you how.
Yep. You start showing everybody your EDC, your everyday carry.
Oh my god.
Look at this carabiner.
Oh my god. I deal with a lot of people that
never sneak up on an iron worker that was born in May.
Oh god, stop. I'm loading the gun right now.
Okay. No, but you've a lot of these people have turned a small part of a part of their life into their entire
livelihood. It's their
this is your personality now.
But the thing is, though, is that you can have your own personality.
You can. You don't have to be this
person.
meme.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that you can just be your own person.
The tactical bro. And that I'm sure that's like a person type.
Of course there is. Tactical Tim.
Tactical Tim?
Tactical Tim.
Let's see. Tactical Tim.
Does Tactical Tim, is he a regular guy?
Oh, he's a YouTuber. Named Tactical Tim.
He is.
Guns, gear, what does he look like?
He looks like exactly what we're talking about.
He looks exactly like what we're talking about. Did he actually serve in the military?
Probably not.
No.
He's a spokesman.
Yeah. Yep, there he is, Tactical Tim.
Let me see Tactical Tim. Come on.
What's a blurry, but yeah.
Yeah,
you don't have to. This is exactly what we're talking about.
Imagine what you think he looks like is exactly what he looks like.
Yep. There's his Twitter.
Yep. Yeah, Tim. He kind of looks like Rex Ryan.
He kind of does.
Rex Ryan is a former NFL football coach for
Just
the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets.
Rough white man.
And the Baltimore Ravens as well. All right. We got to put a bow on this.
Yeah.
I feel like we're just rambling, which we are. Couple things. First and foremost, Baylor won the national championship last night.
Yes.
Hashtag sports segment.
They put a hurtin'.
They put a hurtin' for a squirtin' on the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Now, Gonzaga had not lost a game. But then I forgot that Gonzaga only plays elementary schools. And that is why they lost. So Baylor plays real teams. As I was talking to a buddy of mine who actually works at ESPN. Small, humble brag.
Oh.
But we were just texting back and forth, and I was like, I said, do you think Gonzaga's losing because they play teams I've never heard of? And he goes, that's probably why. I go, do you think Baylor's winning because they play teams that actually party? And he's like, you mean like Big 12 schools? I'm like, yeah. I was like, tell me what's to do in Kansas. He goes, yeah, you're right. I was like, Baylor's beating them because they just fucking are like mentally tough and they party, man. They partied during COVID. Like they were ready. They were ready as if their lives didn't depend on that game.
Yeah.
Gonzaga went in there like being like, oh, this is our legacy, man. If we lose, people are gonna be like, oh, there's that Gonzaga team who lost again. And Baylor's just like I just got done fucking your bitches.
Yeah.
and then I also beat you in basketball. Like,
I mean, we all know that you definitely have, and it's very apparent with this year that you definitely have teams that play against a lot of the lower tier D1 schools.
True.
Really just to pad their stats so they can get into the tournament.
But Gonzaga's, it's not their fault. I mean, Gonzaga is traditionally a mid-major small conference team. It's not their fault.
But even then, Gonzaga is one of those teams that like reliably makes the tournament every year.
They're one of the best teams in the country every single year. They were the best team in the country by far. They even beat some decent teams.
They did.
And because of COVID, they weren't able to play teams like Baylor and some of the other big guys because of the circumstances. But like they beat good teams. They're just they were built differently, and they beat good teams during the tournament.
Yeah.
However, Yana, as I can state in my case, is that basically if you played 25 games against cupcakes and then somebody finally wheels out like a decent sized cake, you're just like, it's a pretty big cake.
Yeah.
And eating all these cupcakes.
Well, that, and also one of their starters seemed like he kind of fizzled out. Like his last couple of games weren't really that good. So
I just love
better
the
luck
fact
next year.
Yeah, better whatever.
I felt bad though for Michigan.
No.
I'll put it this way. I felt bad for Juwan Howard.
Because I like Juwan Howard.
Yes.
And they just didn't make a basket there.
In the last 8 minutes of the game.
They're still missing shots as we speak.
Yeah.
But
Juwan has them practicing right
What's
now.
that shot? Oh, that was air.
Nope.
There it was air again.
Hadn't hit a shot in 4 days.
Dude, they haven't hit a shot in a week. There was what was I? I lost my train of thought. What was I thinking? Anywho, what was I thinking?
Any hoodles?
So Gonzaga is again the ugly stepchild in the college basketball world.
Yep.
The only last thing I have to touch upon, because it is so important, is there was a college football coaching hire.
Okay.
And we wouldn't be doing the Boyz justice if we didn't mercifully talk about this, at least for 5 minutes. So, Florida International University, I know what you're thinking. I haven't heard of them either. I just found out about them. FIU.
Yep. I've heard of them before.
Have. They hired a new special teams coach. Now, that doesn't matter most of the time. But they hired a special teams coach whose name is Casey Horny.
Casey Horny.
Casey Horny, spelled Horny, as if you were to say he's horny.
He's so horny.
Casey is so horny that his last name is Horny. Now, imagine the shit this person has to endure on a regular basis. Hey, Coach Horny, you ready to go? You still dry? Like, hey, we're gonna practice we're gonna practice punt coverage, Horny. Like, you wanna get in here and maybe slap us in the ass with a towel? Just, like, I get it.
Yeah.
Unexpected last name.
Hey, Horny.
It was when I was watching that Baylor game last night. I tweeted, "This is definitely the coach of Baylor right now."
Absolutely.
Yeah, so horny. Like, just every shot that goes in, he's just like, "Oh God, what am I supposed to do? All these shots are going in. Oh God." So,
what is he? I feel like he started doing this with his wife when they were young, and then he just kept doing it. Yeah. And he just kept doing it because, like, he thought it was funny, but, like, never stopped. He was like, "Ooh, Casey Horny." And she's like, "Again, Casey? Come on."
I get it. All right, your last name is fucking Horny. I get it.
Casey Horny. Yeah.
God, he must have been so cool in high school.
Yeah.
That guy fucked. And if he didn't fuck, he's fucking now.
Yeah, like, probably.
Yeah.
He's probably been doing that with his high school girl. "Oh, Casey Horny."
It's like, yeah, that's your full name. Sure is.
Casey Horny.
If he has a wife, she's got to be sick of it. He like gets in the bedroom. He's like, "Casey Horny." She goes, "My last name's Horny too."
Yeah.
Her name's like Paula Horny.
Then she'll be just like, Paula Horny. not.
Nah, I'm gonna read this book.
Paula not horny.
Yeah. What's the exact opposite of horny?
Reading this book.
Yeah, I'm gonna read this book. Well, Casey.
It's called
Not Horny.
I'm actually reading A Casual Vacancy, Casey, by J.K. Rowling. It's one of her not Harry Potter books. Just I'm not horny. Ha ha. Ha.
Go take care of yourself, Casey.
Yeah, fuck you, Casey.
God, I couldn't imagine being married to
I'm
a
only
guy
in it for the kids, Casey.
Yeah, you were too horny in your early years.
You're too horny, huh? Yeah.
God.
It's just like he just gets in bed.
I could just
Casey horny.
But the thing is,
and
though,
she says,
that,
"Hi, Casey horny."
Yeah, I can imagine that name alone sets you up for just like very like casual missionary sex. Like it's like your name is Casey Horny.
Well, how many like I don't know what conference they're in.
It's FIU.
Who knows? But
Gonzaga plays them.
Okay, your big Southern football conference, right?
Okay.
They're mid-major, but still, not even. They're probably one of the
Do you want to
lower
actually look it up?
D1 school. I don't know what conference they're in.
Let me just look it up
Okay,
because the internet's available to us. So let's see. FIU.
Part of the SUNYAC.
Yeah, probably. I think they're part of like the SoCon actually.
Okay.
Florida is from the the Sun Belt Conference.
Okay.
Yes, the Sun Belt. Belt of Sun.
Yep. So you're part of the Sun Belt Conference.
Actually, as of this year, they're actually part of Conference USA, which is a conference of America.
In the USA?
Yep.
Oh, man, never heard of them. So anyway, you're a Conference USA team through and through. Okay? Definitely part of the Bible Belt.
Well, some. It's mostly like it's like kind of like Midwest Eastern teams. So
Okay.
like I'm trying to think. So like in Conference USA, there's teams like Cincinnati, like the greater Cincinnati schools, the University of East Carolina's in Conference USA.
Okay.
So kind of like like South, like Midwest and parts of the South.
Okay. Yeah. And you got a couple of big schools in there, but most of them are kind of, middle.
They're muddling,
middle of the road.
Schools,
they're not playing Alabama.
They don't have a gender. Yeah.
No.
Nobody they're just misunderstood.
Yeah, sure. But I
what do you have to say about Horny?
I don't know what the fuck I gotta say. The guy's horny. What else am I gonna say?
Is that thing on, by the way?
Yeah, of course it is.
I have to say, oh god, son of a bitch.
Sorry about our shitty audio. Okay.
Hey, it's okay.
You know what,
don't
boys?
apologize. Don't apologize. You don't apologize,
boys.
You take that back right now.
You need to get in your Toyota Hilux and you need to drive home. Okay.
You get in the car with Casey Horny, and as he tells you all of his stupid jokes.
Oh man.
Oh, me so horny. Me love you a long time. Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, Mr. Horny.
Yeah. Okay. All right. God.
NaughtyAmerica.com.
The way that I think about it, I'm sorry, we live together.com. So if Casey Horny is not horny,
Casey Horny,
what is he? What is his identity?
If he's not horny?
Yeah. What is he, just Casey?
Yeah, just saying, man. Name's Casey.
How are dinner parties at the Horny House?
The Horny House. That's a good one. The Horny House.
Thank you.
HornyHouseUSA.com.
Hey guys, we're going over the Hornies tonight. Mom, no, that's their actual name. We're gonna have roast duck. You're gonna have roast duck at the Hornies?
I feel like they have like Sunday dinner at their house and they just call it the Sunday Hornies.
We're having chicken at the Hornies.
Gonna get some beef at the Hornies.
It's baked ham at the Hornies night.
Baked ham at the Hornies.
Oh God! All right, we have to stop. For the sake of time and our lives, we're gonna stop this evening. We love you, boys. We hope that you come back for us next week. Check us out on teespring.com/stores/the Wine Boys. Check out a new T-shirt. It is spring. It is time to be sprung and get litty with the boys. Please like, review, and prescribe on all forms of where you get your podcasts: Apple Music, Spotify, Stitcher, Horny. Oh, I'm sorry. Just
imagine meeting him for the first time. Hey, you horny? You horny?
What is it? A blind date? Casey Horny?
Yeah, you horny?
Yeah. No, I am. I'm actually horny, but like not that.
I mean,
how many?
you're hot. I kind of am, but
how
not
many uncomfortable recruiting visits is this guy gonna have? He's recruiting the hot punter out of Georgia, and this guy is just like, "Hey, man, listen, you're the horny type." And he's just like, "I'm sorry, what? No, I'm sorry, I'm Coach Horny. You're not horny. I'm horny.
I'm horny.
This is
not going.
This pie is delicious." Mrs. Johnson. Mrs. Johnson's horny? No. Oh, God.
Okay.
Just come to FIU.
All right, let's be honest. All right, we're at a Bob Johnson's. We're getting the lunch. We're getting the breakfast buffet, the continental breakfast. Okay.
You mean a Howard Johnson's?
Yeah. What did I say? A Bob Johnson's.
Bob Johnson.
Oh yeah. The creator of BET. We're at a Howard Johnson's, eating the continental buffet, the continental breakfast buffet.
Oh God. Recruiting the number one punter in the country. Hey, do you want to be on Horny special teams? I'm sorry. What did you just say?
Team Horny.
We're Team Horny all the way.
We're Team Horny all the way. We're the Horny Boys. Horny's boys.
I'm sorry. There is no way.
Hornied boys.
There is no way this conversation is going to end without me making some type of lewd and crude joke. So I'm going to put the scholarship offer in front of you, and I just need to let you know, do you want to be horny or not?
Yeah. Listen. Do you want to be coming out of Horny's huddle on Saturday? Or not?
Do you want to be punting Horny's balls? All right, it's over. It's over. We're done. We're done. We're gonna kill it. We're gonna murder this thing.
Okay, last one. Okay. Imagine at practice he punts a ball to you. He's like, "Yeah, catch this horny ball." yeah. Just wanna just catch a horny one, okay?
It's gonna come in long and hot.
Or imagine him just punting a ball down the field.
Oh God!
And he just boots it as hard as he can. He just yells, "Horny!"
Pretty sure he does.
Coming in long and strong.
Yeah, long and horny. All right, boys. Thank you so much for checking
horny,
us out.
baby.
All right, I was expecting it. I just didn't know when it was coming. Yeah. Nobody ever knows when it's coming.
You horny. This for headphone wearers only. Yeah. Hey baby, you horny.
All right.
In a world.
In a world where one coach was actually named Horny. Let's see. Let's just say it now. If we lose X this week, we're probably gonna do a lot about it next week. We're gonna cry a lot.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna cry. Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, not as much as this is way too close to when Kobe. I mean, it's literally a year. Oh, it's a little after a year, but it's still. It's it's tender.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's get out of here, boys. Thank you for checking us out this week. We hope you come back next week for another rousing rendition of the Wine Boys podcast. Yeah. And we'll talk to you next week. We love you. Bye.
I love you. Please call me back.
So horny.
You horny.